God is good, and with each day that passes brings us a day closer to playing Pantheon Rise of the Fallen if you have any of the pledge packages with access to beta, alpha, and of course pre-alpha. For a while now, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen has been available for pre-alpha pledgers with 24/7 access, meaning they can play whenever they want. All day, every day, any day. And not long ago, they started bringing in alpha testers to play for a day, but now we got a massive amount of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen news that will be bringing in all of the players to come test and enjoy Pantheon with tons of new content and big meaty content releases every 6 weeks to keep us engaged. We're going to be getting into all the meaty details, and my friends, you're going to want to stay here until the end because there are a ton of announcements today. So, it's time to get hyped. My name is Nathan, I cover MMOs and RPGs, so please hit that like button like it owes you money and subscribe for more. So Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, the upcoming MMORPG, has announced that they are going to be going through what they are calling seasons, which means every 6 weeks they will be testing a particular zone or huge piece of content. And coming here this month on February 17th, the Avendyr's Pass zone will open up for testers to smash through content of its overworld, which is a massive zone, and the zone that I've personally been waiting for. Now, Thronefast will still be available, and the connection between these zones is going to be seamless, which means that testers have much more than actual double the amount of content to play and explore. This is major news alone for Pantheon, and for anyone who played in Avendyr's Pass in the past in its previous iteration. As you know, it's a ton of content, and Visonary Realms has reworked it and made it as content-rich as Thronefast is, which is impressive, meaning we have literal hundreds of hours of good old classic MMO enjoyment that we can get out of it within 6 weeks and beyond. After that phase is over and we enter Season 2, because these seasons are going to be in 6-week intervals. So this will be the first season. As we get into Season 2, we're going to be entering a phase known as Mouth of Madness, according to the conversations I had with the devs. And come on, that basically points us to moving to Mad Run to test, which means another zone of absolute awesome content for this pre-release MMO. So basically, every 6 weeks, Visonary Realms plans to slap in big content releases. And what better way to celebrate than to let more of the pledge package holders get in and test? And that's exactly what Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is going to do, allowing beta and alpha pledge holders to get in and play in Pantheon. Of course, the higher pledge you have, the more time you're going to get to play during each season. But now beta pledgers can hop in for a week out of every season and test out Pantheon and play, and that is extremely good news. Of course, alpha will get more time every season, and pre-alpha will have access to all 6 weeks. But everyone getting to experience Pantheon is the best news we've had in basically forever. After all, Pantheon is a very, you gotta kind of play it to believe it kind of MMO. You have to feel that the magic of the old school approach to MMO design is there and understand why people like me are still so excited for this project. And now many people will finally get to understand and experience the world of Terminus in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen for the very first time, and you can't beat those kind of good vibes in my opinion. Beyond the new zone, Pantheon will be trying out their very first pet system to go online, which is going to allow the shaman a wolf pet. And this is great news for future classes such as the Summoner, because these are the key systems for getting that class online. Now, as far as races are concerned, we've seen that the new Ogre model is almost complete. But I talked to the devs and they don't expect the Ogre race to actually go into the game until somewhere between Season 2 and Season 3, so everyone will still be playing the humans by default until then. Beyond all that, Pantheon is turning the key on allowing more streaming, and they expect to drop the NDA for anyone with access to be able to stream before or around Season 2. I've been given special permission, however, to start streaming a little ahead of time and start streaming Pantheon Rise of the Fallen every Thursday, starting on February 15th, and I will extend to streaming it more often than just once a week once we get it, into the weeds a little bit. So look forward to tons of showing not telling here on this channel moving forward. The structure of testing allows for more people to play Pantheon Rise of the Fallen and allows for the different tiers to still get more playtime based on their pledge to supporting the development of the game. I think it will welcome in new pledgers to come test the waters as much as lower price tags to get in and try it out. And every 6 weeks, everyone of any pledge package will get to play Pantheon. And it has a very good feeling to it, being that we know that there are big content drops around every corner. Now within those 6 weeks, obviously there'll be patches and things happening here and there, but we know that every 6 weeks we're gonna get a big content drop like a new zone. Maybe a big massive new dungeon, big content drops for each season. I'm sure also there's going to be a few bumps and bruises along the way, and we may have a season that gets prolonged due to a major bug that needs to be resolved, but all of these things means one thing for sure: Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is moving forward, and that's all anybody who ever loved this project ever wanted. It's extremely nice to see that Pantheon is kind of on that train, bussing along with this new content out and ready to be tested. It feels like we've had our wheels spinning for a while now, and I want to mention that everyone that maybe doesn't like the art style yet, that the graphics are still a work in progress, and although this style is here to stay, the way it looks will change as it already has as they continue moving the project forward. And I think the new Goblin model really shows off how good this style can look, and once the shaders and lighting is all in place, I actually think this game's gonna look freaking fantastic. It takes a little imagination to kind of see where this is going. And more importantly than graphics is that Visonary Realms is pushing the needle forward, and we will be getting major content releases and shoving this game into a state of release. And although I will admit it took a long time to get here, we are finally at that stage where more and more people will start to get excited for the future of this MMO project and will be able to actually taste Pantheon. Take a little bite. And it's glorious gameplay. And as long as Pantheon has the fun, group focus, class matters, world is fun to explore, tons of options of content types kind of gameplay loop, I'll be here playing and sharing my love for the MMORPG genre and for Brad's vision shaping into form and moving forward to release. What do you think of this news though? Are you a beta or alpha pledger and finally about to jump in and play Pantheon? Let me know how you feel and your thoughts on the structure testing and the access opening up to everyone with a testing pledge. Are you gonna grab up a pledge? Maybe you don't have one, and so you can start testing and playing Pantheon for yourself? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get some conversation going. Please share this video out so everyone gets the news. And please hit that like button and subscribe on your way out the door. And if you'd like to support this channel even more, please click the join button down below or drop me a super thanks. And until next time, my friends, God bless and happy gaming. Thank you to the members on YouTube and the subs on Twitch. Thank you all for joining the Nathan Napalm Nation. You help keep the lights on so I can keep streaming and pumping out content. I want to also thank the highest tier members for their epic support. Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Sparrow, Farthest Reach, Random Rob, Gallery Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Bad Wolf Gaming, Cobalt, Robert Daneka, Ohalo, Angel Terry, Pip Hop, My Boot in Your Ass, The Crinkle Boy, Scurpy Bard, and Aaron Owen. Thank you for your highest tier membership.